Hi, my name is Brad Thompson. I'm the Business Solutions Director at SDB Contracting Services and the SMPS Arizona Chapter President. I just want to take a moment to welcome you and thank you for being part of tonight's event. We have some incredibly talented members within our chapter, and a lot of times the projects we take on within the AEC world are days, weeks, months long. And so we're just excited to have this opportunity through the Phelix Awards to showcase some of the best works that have been able to be produced over the last year by these individuals and firms, and just truly celebrate their accomplishments. So again, thank you for being here. I just want to take a quick moment before we get too much further into the program to say a special thank you to the volunteers from our chapter that have put on tonight's event. They've spent the last several months dialing in all the details of this, so a huge thank you to them for all of their efforts on this as well. And then one more giant thank you to tonight's Grand Phelix sponsor, which is Farm Bureau Financial Services. We're incredibly lucky to be able to partner with a lot of these fantastic corporate sponsorships like Farm Bureau Financial Services that allow us to put on this event as well as others throughout the course of the year. So again, a huge thank you to them. And without further ado, I'm going to turn it back over to Chris to let him give you a little bit more information about the Grand Phelix sponsor as well as get right into the awards. So again, welcome, thank you for being here, and enjoy your evening.
Take 1, 2. Hello? I'm kidding aside. Hello, everyone. My name is Yao Pham, Town of Gilbert, Assistant Public Works Director. I've had the pleasure of hosting the SMPS Grand Phelix Award previously and enjoyed working with all the amazing people on the committee. And it's not surprising that the committee is a reflection of the passionate people in the marketing and business development industry. It's incredibly important to take the time to recognize the efforts from all of you, especially this past year. Your hard work and efforts allowed us in Gilbert to understand the passion, strength, and skills of your respective firms. Your talents and skills are critical and give us the insight and understanding of your respective organization, and oftentimes with very minimal interaction, especially as we're more reliant on the tele and video communication. We are honored to have received the Grand Phelix Award several years ago. We are proud to becoming the city of the future in all aspects, which includes marketing, communication, and our selection process of qualified firms and companies. As we reflect on this honor, we want to thank you for giving us the authentic feedback. We believe communication goes both ways, and this builds to genuine relationships. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best.
Hello, I'm John Wadley, Director of Technology and Facilities for Logan Simpson. Thank you for inviting me here, and thank you for recognizing our COVID newsletter with an award for excellence in crisis management and communications. Like most of the world, Logan Simpson saw nearly all of our staff move from the office to remote work seemingly overnight. As a result of the instant physical distance, our firm leadership recognized the need to maintain a sense of community and developed our community response plan. Using Microsoft SharePoint, we created a central page where we could quickly disseminate information. Initially, we began with a weekly newsletter to our staff on a variety of topics. The site served as an incredibly useful and transparent information source for our staff. It was a place to share information about national, state, city, and county guidelines affecting each of our 6 locations. We posted new or firm-wide policies and distributed IT how-tos to help guide our staff through the unknown. We also posted an interactive schedule where staff could update the firm and fellow team members on their adjusted work hours and availability. In addition to work-related issues and policies, the newsletter was a place to celebrate staff accomplishments and share tips on working from home, staying safe, and adapting to our new work environment. We included information articles, morale-boosting cartoons, and stories about our shared experiences to remind us that, whatever else was going on, we could enjoy humor and laugh together at the weirdness of this new reality. Even the masthead of our page reflected the mood, which was a variation of our logo. The 3 Logan Simpson angels were decked out in medical green, wearing masks, and placed a safe distance apart. Our COVID newsletter maintained a high subscribership and was such a useful tool throughout 2020 that it inspired us to re-examine how we distribute information post-pandemic. What transpired was the creation of a new intranet site to communicate the information that is most useful to our staff and connect each office to increase overall communication, trust, and transparency. Thanks again for this award and for all that SMPS has done throughout the years. I'm John Wadley for Logan Simpson. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Lorna McGee. I'm a proposal manager with Pulice Construction, and I'm representing the Pulice FNF Flatiron joint venture. We are so excited to receive the Project Pursuit Phelix Award this year for our proposal to the Arizona Department of Transportation for the Broadway Curve Design Build project. Our proposal and marketing professionals spent more than 5,000 hours over 10 months pursuing the project, and were deeply embedded among the technical pursuit team from before receipt of the RFP through final submission. Our final proposal included more than 1,000 pages of design, technical, and financial content, and weighed over 1,000 pounds. The dedication and collaboration of the entire team resulted in the ultimate success, being awarded the $620 million Broadway Curve Design Build project. This project is the largest and most technically complicated transportation project in Arizona right now, and we are so looking forward to seeing it come to life. It is a great honor to accept this award on behalf of our joint venture team. We'd like to thank SMPS for recognizing the project and offer our sincere congratulations to all the other winners. Thank you.
DFDG Architecture is extremely excited to have won this award for multimedia with SMPS Arizona, and we're going to talk a little bit about the process that we went through this last year with AdXalt.
So many wonderful things are happening and coming up on the horizon. How do we want to portray ourselves?
We look at the different angles and we look at how each thing affects the other and how that works, and I think that prism captures that push and pull that DFDG does in design.
Receiving this award from SMPS not only means a lot to DFDG, but it means the world to us as well.
AdXalt was going to take a lot of voices and make us one voice.
They listened to us. They created a brand that wasn't about AdXalt. They created a brand that reflected DFDG and how special we are.
It's one thing to create a brand that your client loves. It's a whole nother level to create a brand that is noticed and appreciated by the community as well.
It was all fun, I think, at the end of the day, but I mean, it was very thought-provoking. We had to go away and think about some of the questions that we were being asked. It wasn't just, hey, oh, this is easy. It's not. It's not an easy process because it's not supposed to be.
One of the greatest challenges we had going into this project with DFDG was taking 50 years worth of history and condensing it down into one solid, concise brand.
It's not just about freshening it up, but it's actually about seeing how it's going to play in the future.
We could not have done it without such an incredible partner. Everybody, extremely intelligent, knowledgeable about their craft, and dedicated.
It was a fantastic year for us working with Attic Salt and getting the brand started and rolling it out.
On behalf of the Kimley-Horn marketing team, we would like to thank SMPS Arizona for selecting us for this award. We are thankful to be recognized and appreciate this community that promotes excellence in our profession and helps us enrich one another to be our best.
Even with the ongoing pandemic, Kimley-Horn still faced a lot of competition amongst other firms to find the best recruits. We knew we had to be responsive, innovative, and scrappy. We created engaging and personal postcards for each of our Mountain Region offices to convey a true sense of the communities surrounding them.
The idea began during the pandemic when we realized that the virtual environment was putting a strain on recruitment. With the inability to fly recruits out to introduce them to the office and the local community, the HR team was struggling to establish a connection with potential recruits.
So in the spring of last year, we were recruiting an individual who hadn't been to Reno before, and we obviously couldn't fly them out to Reno to visit. And so during the recruiting process, we learned that they really liked to do outdoor activities and hiking and skiing, which is all things that Reno had to offer. And so one of the ideas we came up with was, let's have some pictures of us doing the fun things that this candidate would like to do and include them in a postcard and send it to them to give them a flavor of what Reno would be like to live in.
After the success of the first recruitment postcard, both marketing and HR agreed to continue including them in the hiring process, and we developed postcards for 8 more offices. This is an excellent way to bring that personal touch in a socially distant time.
This effort truly captures the collaborative and people-focused spirit of our firm, as well as our ability to collaborate across internal departments to support the firm's success. We care about seeing each other succeed, and this drives us to exceed expectations.
We are passionate about recruitment, as welcoming new team members is what gives life to this company and sets us up for long-term success. Thank you again for recognizing our efforts in the area of retention and recruitment.
Can you talk about how that legacy will continue in the new facility?
Well, we've had a long legacy of dedicated people. People who work in and around our health system are mission focused, and they do outstanding work. We've seen that lived out throughout this pandemic. And we're finally going to have facilities now that reflect the quality of their care that they're giving to patients and their families. And so it really means a lot to everyone in and around our health system that we're able to bring state-of-the-art facilities that enable outstanding learning environment as well as outstanding patient care.
And a lot of people are starting to notice that transformation of their healthcare system. We've got new clinics opening, new hospitals, new comprehensive health centers. Talk a little bit about how this was all possible.
Well, it took a lot of hard work and a lot of foresight and a lot of activity by a lot of different people from all walks of life here in Maricopa County. Certainly the board of directors that had the vision to set this in motion years ago. We had a bond advisory committee that dedicated citizens, from our community who had the foresight to make recommendations to our board. We had a medical staff, a dedicated medical staff, certainly our caregivers, our senior leadership team, the administration actually that was here before I got here. Everyone was involved, in bringing this to fruition. But most importantly, we had the support of the people of Maricopa County. This would not have been possible without the Proposition 480 being passed overwhelmingly by the voters of Maricopa County. So we have a lot of people to thank about how we got here today.
It's certainly been a labor of love for a lot of people going back several years. Let's take a closer look now at how we got here.
We are the safety net for Maricopa County. We're the hospital that will take you in when you can go no place else. We are the clinics who will see you and help you when nobody else will.
It's infectious. People get it when they come down and take a tour of how committed our healthcare workers, we call them healthcare heroes now after the last year especially.
Oh, people are really excited. You know, this is once in a lifetime opportunity, right?
It takes a long time. You know, it's taken us almost 2 decades to do this, but the fruits of our labor are being shown.
The new hospital gives a focus on public health and the outreach.
It's a monumental feat because just even planning the political game of getting something approved and educating the public on why they should invest in public health is very difficult.
When we went out to the voters, you know, several years ago for a bond and said, you know, trust us, we want to keep providing services, but we want to provide them with respect to the community. We need to upgrade, so please invest in us. And they did. They invested $1 billion.
When the doors open in 2023, I'm most excited to see the smiles on the faces of the people that have been working so hard for so long to make it happen. So to see it finally happen, I think will be incredible.
We're really excited. I think the bottom line is not about us, it is about the patients. I think they deserve to get the best care, which we already provide.
I like to say that our docs and nurses have been kind of clawing and scratching to do everything they can to take care of our community. Now they finally have the place being built for them that they deserve.
But the hospital here, it'll be like a shining beacon for us. And it's a matter of pride. You know, a lot of people in the past used to say, well, it's county services, you know, like it was substandard. We're not substandard. We're going to be better than anybody. And a new building kind of reflects that. You know, we're proud of who we are. We respect the community, and we're going to give them the very best services in the very best facility. And we're going to do it because they invested in us.
Such a great video. Thank you again to everyone who
Lauren is a best-in-class marketer with pure, raw, and creative talent. Lauren's drive and tenacious approach to marketing propels her career forward. She always puts herself in a position to continue to learn and grow in her career, making her the perfect recipient for this award. She is polite yet powerful, which is why her team of strong personalities gives her so much respect. Everyone at Ryan wants to work with Lauren, and her ability to lead a pursuit team has traveled nationwide. I am so proud of Lauren, and I could not ask for a better teammate to have by my side. Go get him, Lauren, and continue to pave the way for others to follow.
I've had the pleasure of working with Lauren on many pursuits and projects over the years. It's been a true pleasure watching firsthand her continued growth in her marketing abilities. Lauren is a hardworking, mature, positive force with a can-do attitude, and we are thrilled, I am thrilled, to have her a part of the Ryan family. Congratulations, Lauren. I am so happy for you, so happy for Ryan to have you be part of our team, and really excited to continue to watch you grow and thrive.
Well, I can't think of anybody more deserving of this award than Lauren. Since the beginning of our pursuit of the Medtronic project here in Colorado, she has been a fantastic asset, has been very helpful, guides us through every step, and does it with a smile on her face. And since we've moved the team to Colorado, she's been great, assisting with everything from branding to for our job sites, branding for our office, and also just helping really establish that culture and make sure that culture that we've gotten so used to in Arizona transfers to Colorado and made the new team members feel welcome. So again, pleasure to work with you, Lauren. Congratulations. Take care.
I remember meeting Katy when we were recruiting for this position she has for us, and we had our candidates, and she sent her resume in, and it sparked our interest.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It was just amazing. I'm like, this person checks every box that we want.
There was enough there on that call to say, let's bring Katy to Phoenix and meet her in person.
I picked her up at the airport the morning of her interview, and I was surprised at how young she was, because I expected someone more senior with all this knowledge. And the truth was, she knocked it out of the park with all the rest of the team.
If we let her get on that plane back to Chicago without offering her a job, we're a bunch of idiots. Because she was so impressive in that interview. It was what she showed us, what we need to do moving forward.
It was unanimous. We've just made her an owner in the last 12 months, so she's got a full stake with us in every way.
Just instantly having Katy on board, my excitement was renewed, and I had such a more positive outlook for the future of Entellus as having her in the head of our marketing group.
Since she started at the firm, she's helped us on many parts of the firm, from branding to marketing, business development, and she's helped us win a lot of projects thanks to her guidance.
Your day just got better when you meet Katy. So her attitude and the way that she goes about her business, it affects you and brightens your day.
She's competitive in a subdued way, not in an overt way, but I could tell she's very competitive and she's a winner.
A lot of our project managers have been here for quite a long time. Our interns don't want to leave, and it's all because of Katy. Katy makes everything spectacular. I mean, you can be having the worst day ever, and all you have to do is look at her face, and everything gets...
The value that Katy brings to Entellus is her organizational skills and her preparedness. She definitely comes with formulas, formats, and things that help us to submit our marketing materials efficiently and on time.
Another area that Katy's made a tremendous impact on is our recruitment and retention. In the recruitment process, she's put a focus on the people coming into Entellus and making them feel really important, so that when they do have a choice of who they go to work for, they want to come to us because it feels so good.
The results were there. I mean, we have never had sales higher than we had in the last 2 years, and it's because I think that we went from that centralized BD Rainmaker approach to a distributed approach, and Katy had lots to do with the success of that so far, and I'm sure it's going to continue to get better over time.
Thank you, Katy, for all of your hard work and continuing to care, and honestly for your immeasurable impact to Entellus. And I can't wait to continue working with you for many years to come and continuing to grow Entellus together.